Howdy folks, and welcome back to another episode of World of Tanks with General Ducky. Today I'm playing the SU-122-44. It's a Tier 7 Russian premium tank destroyer. It's the standard Russian 122, 175 pen, 390 alpha. But what makes this tank special is it has a 6.9 second reload with that gun, which means you have the potential to do a crap load of damage in a short amount of time. I'm platooned with Kenzum in his Type 64 and X-Static X56 in his T29. Surprisingly, he's not in his T67. I have a lot of videos of him in that tank. He loves it. We're on El Haluf, South Spawn, couple Tier 8s on each team. This match has a very unfortunate ending, and I make one major mistake that I will regret forever. In fact, that one major mistake was so embarrassing I almost didn't post this video. So Static's just the standard heavy tank, so he's going to go down the 1-2 line as heavies normally do. But I have this massive inaccurate gun and a tank that is very mobile, but doesn't have the greatest of armor. So I decided to follow Ken out onto this little, I'm going to call it an island, even though it's not an island. It's kind of an elevated plateau area with hills. That's not really a plateau. It's just more of an elevated hilly area. Either way, I'm going to be sitting myself into a bush and taking on their scouts. There's the MT-25. But I noticed this 2801 is going for an advance. Not anymore. And back up and reload. Everything about this tank's mobility is spectacular, except for its traverse speed. Or not its traverse speed, its reverse speed, my bad. It does 13 in reverse, which is terrible. My binocs go up, and there's the MT-25. Unfortunately, that shell didn't fly right, and it takes out his track. But I know he's gonna back up some point. So I sit in my bush. Big, risky move I take. I could have easily been smacked by artillery. But it pays off. I pick up the first 2 kills of our team. There's the VK. Look at that long reload, or aim time. Just finally aim in. I smack him in the side. Good hit. Not spotted though. So I reload, take the other shot. That hits. 6.9 second reload. No brothers in arms, no ventilations. I don't know where that shell went. But that one might have easily hit. A nice jumbo just presenting his side armor to me. Look at how nice that was of him. So I accept his offer. I take it. Looks like that shell did hit the Type 59. That one didn't go so well. We're winning 6-2. We're still in lead by quite a few hit points. And Type 59 plays risky, rushes down there. Now I get into a position again. This is a nice spot you can go to in a medium tank, heavy tank, or not heavy tank, a medium tank, tank destroyer, or it's a very nice light tank position. I load up a premium shell for the Type 59, and the ISU shuts him down before I can. Right there. That was the mistake that I will regret forever. Because that is the majority of the damage that I take this match. I think I take maybe one more penetrating hit, and that one kills me. That move A little spoiler alert, we lose this match as well. That move, just driving off that cliff like that, cost us this match. In my opinion, that did. Shooting at this sleazy 8, unfortunately with this Russian accuracy and the fact that the shells lob a little bit, I'm not able to connect the second shell. We're now losing by quite a few hit points. That was a risky move if I've ever seen one. He just charged an ISU that was loaded. Bounced off the front of a sleazy 8. You can see I'm starting to run low on shells, and at the end of this match I realized I took way too many HE shells, so I switched to the loadout. I took 10 premium shells and 5 high explosives. The SU-122 it's a great little tank. I load up my APCR. It's still available in Garage. It's not that expensive. Unfortunately though, it does see tier 9s, but then again, that's why I carry HE. I see tier 9s, I just load up HE. And this match, I actually get called. Someone calls me a blue player. And you'll see here in a second why. Look at that IS. Now you'll see I'm not hacking here. I'm actually not shooting through the ground. I bounce off of him with an APCR. I'm not happy about that. No part of me just shot through the ground there. But wait till you see what he posts in the comments. I switch over to my HE. Wait for it. I believe this Hellcat has gone AFK, which is another very disappointing thing at this match. And there's the IS's comment. I would be blue too if I could shoot through the ground. Not one of my shells went through the ground. In fact, my APCR bounced off of him. He's 28,000 battles, over 6,000 personal rating. I'm not blue. I'm even saying there, I'm not blue. I don't know what he's talking about. Either way, I now have to do some serious carrying this match if I want to be able to win this match. And you'll see some excellent gameplay. Unfortunately, they have some bad mistakes this match. I personally feel that this SU-152 should have come back and helped us defend. If this Hellcat was an AFK, he could have scouted for us, and that might have even helped us win. But the biggest mistake that I feel this match was my own personal one of driving off a cliff and losing 460 hit points. Because at the end of this match, you'll see why that... Later on in this match, you'll see why that cost us. And it cost us big time. I load up my one APCR shell that's left, and as I'm driving away, I spot the AT-15A. But he doesn't spot me. So I take up this bush over here and I try and aim in a shell, trying to get our M44 to shoot him, and a T-32 pops up. He does spot me though. I avoid both of their shells. That 32, if he gets a nice high roll, he can easily one-shot me. And the M44 connects his shell on the AT-15, putting him in one shot for me, if my shell pens. Not spotted, I pull up through the bush. No good place to hit him. So I aim for the commander's hatch. Unfortunately, before I can decide where to shoot him, he goes invisible. So I load up a high explosive shell and I'm trying to spot him. There he is, and he already shuts him down. Now, this artillery player, he's an excellent player. He's almost a 7,000 personal rating. Here I'm trying to fight the match with him. Artillery misses me, but I'm trying to spot the T-32 for him. Now at this point I'm thinking he comes over the ridge, the artillery shoots him once, that'll be enough for me to at least one-shot him. But disaster happens. The M44 charges him. Yes, it's a nice distraction, but I don't have a fast enough reload to support him. That's what happens sometimes. You can see I shot him there. Now it's just me versus the artillery and a T-34. There's the artillery. Oh, my snapshot misses, but his shell hits the dirt, so now I get free range over him. I should have shot an HE shell there, because now that T-34 has about 1,000 hit points left, and I have 2 EP shells. There's about 750 to 800, and 10 HE to deal with them. You can see the mobility of the SU-122-44 here. I'm easily doing 40 kilometers an hour and keeping it. And this is where it eats up some time. I should have gone back to my position over here, or at least tried to, instead of I was going to go over here. Because I was last spotted over here, I'm assuming he's going to be watching over here and hiding in the buildings. The thing that I'm hoping most for is that he's not hiding in the indent down here. If he is down there, then that could cost me big time. I got 50 seconds to reset the cap, so I take my time and go the long route. Never gone this slow in this tank uphill. 12 kilometers an hour. Oh, the clock keeps ticking down. I gotta get into a good position quick and try and reset him. That's why I have an HE shell loaded. If he's turret down, I can't pen him with an AP. There he is. He's got his turret turned away from me. That shell bounces. I've got 8 seconds. Oh no, he backed up. Oh. That shell didn't go too well. And unfortunately, I started pulling out. I was ashamed of how I performed in that battle, so I pulled out, not thinking. I was just trying to type GG to him, and then I also get myself killed. That match, I could have played significantly better. I started off by going down here and doing some serious damage to the enemy tanks, but I made a few minor mistakes that cost us the battle. Just a couple mistakes everyone makes. They didn't have to happen, but they did, and it wound up costing us the match. Let's see how we did. Now that was an ace tanker, even though I did lose that match. I also received a bruiser, fire for effect, and a top gun. I was second for damage, top for kills and experience on either team, even though I was on the losing side. I fired 24 shells, hit 16, penned 11, did 3,293 damage, 2,007 was from over 300 meters, and I only took 2 hits that match, 1 penned. You can see how me falling off that cliff cost me big time that match. I damaged 9 enemy players, spotted 3 and killed 6, 1,117 assisted damage. And just look at the money this tank can make. I mean, without the achievement, which I'm assuming was for courageous resistance, I received nearly 90,000 silver, and after taxes, even firing 5 gold shells, I pocketed 42,000. Fun battle. The SU-122-44 is a great tank. Thank you all for watching. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you guys could share this video or my channel with your friends, I would really appreciate it. My goal is to reach 100 subscribers, and I can't do it without your help. As the channel grows, I'll start doing more tutorials more often. I'll also do some previews of the test server, the sandbox server, and whatnot. As always, happy battles.